Hello!
Hello, AOS fans!
It's the agents of BeastGrave.
And tonight I'm Simon.
Oh,
Special guest in the garage. Tonight I'm Simon, and I'm going to be playing Thorns of the Briar Queen.
I'm still Pete, and I'm going to be bringing back the Wurmspat. Yep, so you're looking very Simon-y tonight.
Yes, I am indeed. Yeah, Simon, he's not quite arrived yet, so we're doing the intros first, and he's here. He's come down from his garret, wherever he lives.
From his garage. Not everyone sits in the garage, Robin.
Garret, I said. But yes,
Oh,
garage,
okay.
garage, I can see that. Yes.
Yeah.
He's coming from his garage, and no, let me out. Don't let me out. He's playing Thorns. He's bringing his Thorns, so he's going to play Pete and I tonight.
He says he hasn't played Thorns for like a year.
In the first game, I wonder if you're not going new cards, it might be. In the first game, Pete's going to be playing with the Wurmspat.
I am indeed.
Fresh off the back of his semi-success at the tournament.
Not very success, I think. I
You
didn't
were top
deserve.
half?
Yeah,
Top
I
half?
didn't
Yeah,
deserve to be
top
top half. I think I was only top half because of the fact that I had access to all the cards, basically.
Fair enough.
But we'll see how it goes. I've got a deck from one of our other Patreoners, Andrew. Simon's a Patreoner. Andrew's a Patreoner. He's given us his deck, his take on the Wurmspat, which I'm going to try
you're actually
out.
bringing you're driving a whole Andrew deck, are you?
Yeah,
Not
the
actually-
whole
so
Andrew
It's not
deck.
like a collaboration, it's actually just...
It's 99% Andrew. I've swapped one card, so yeah,
99%
we'll see
Andrew.
how it does.
Look out for Method in the Madness.
Oh, see you in the BeastGrave. Hello! Simon's in the house.
Hello! It's
Hello,
lovely to
Simon.
be here.
Is it? Is it really though?
Of course it is.
It's
of
freezing
course.
cold and wet.
It's half term. I'm off the leash.
Frankly, I could be doing anything. I don't care right now. It's half term.
Don't even know where he is.
I don't know.
Drunk since Friday.
Drunk since Monday the week before. It's not gone well with his appraisal.
Offsetter in the house.
So we've rolled and we set up, and now I won the roll-off, and I've let Simon pick the board. So he's got 3 objectives, and all the objectives are all over your side, and I've placed the boards face on. So kind of getting a little bit in your face here.
Yeah.
So it's time for us to roll to see who has to place a model first.
Yeah.
In this situation, it's a very pointless roll. I've rolled a double.
I rolled
one of
a
each.
crit and many, but it makes. I'm going to let you place the first model.
Yeah. Thought that might be how it goes down here. Okay, so I'm going to put Sexipus right there.
There he is. I'm going to put miscellaneous chain rasp here.
Random fodder 1. Our models, obviously, Golgok's going there. Our models were painted by Milky Paints. Simon's obviously painted by Simon, and they're not for sale. Well, maybe they are. Maybe.
I mean, it depends. Name the price.
Exactly.
I'm always open to offers. Okay, second miscellaneous chain rasp will go there.
And I will put Fecula over there.
Okay.
And that's it, I'm done.
Unless you don't.
I've already
It's
finished.
all me. So I'm going to put
That is in your face.
the Briar Queen is going to go here. The Everhanged will go here, and then Misk Chain Rasps here, and Varklav is going to. Varklav's going to go over here.
Cool.
Okay.
So there we go. So we'll show you our cards now, and then we're going to roll off. So it's time to roll, and I
Okay.
set up way before you, so I get +1
You
crit
do
already.
get +1 crit already.
So-
That's 2, really.
I think I should, yeah, in this situation.
You place 5 models after.
It's true.
Like, you'd be on him and killing him.
Yeah, I think I should get some extra
Barclay would be
turns.
coming out the back going, look, it's coming, lad. Give me a minute. You shouldn't have smoked.
So I'll let you roll first, because if you don't get a crit, then I'm already ahead.
I do. Critting a bit.
Okay. I need at least a single here.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got
just. And I think with that I will go first.
it. Okay.
So, for my first activation. I'm going to charge with Sexipus.
Okay.
1, 2, 3 to there.
I see.
Yeah.
Beat one of critic tokens, everybody. Right here.
So he's going to have a stab at the planky chain rasp over here.
Okay, Mr. Plank.
Ooh, 1 hammer.
1 hammer. Oh, a dodge.
Oh, okay. So I'll push you back towards your side of the board, I think.
Okay, to here.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to react
Got a reaction already.
with Mirror Move.
Ooh.
Play this after opponent pushes a fighter. Choose a different fighter and push them the same number of hexes. So you push me 1, I might push you back to there.
Oh, you what's it?
And in doing so, score Treacherous Foe.
Okay, so I take a wound.
Told you.
Simon can go home now.
Sorry.
Fine. In the power step, then, I'm going to attempt to cast Vital Surge,
Okay.
which is 2 lightnings required. Lightning and a crit.
Big.
Wish I'd taken over power in this deck now. So I can remove up to 2 wounds. I'll just take that 1 off of Seximus.
Oh, very good.
And over to you.
Okay, No, I'm not going to play anything.
Okay, I'm not going to play anything else right now either.
Okay. So, my first activation, I am going to use Varklav's ability to go 1, 2, 3. Oh, this guy's inspired. Sorry, I meant to say.
Yes, he is.
I'm actually going to leave him there, and I'm going to leave the Everhang there, actually. That enables me to score Scrum. Oh! Score this after activation if 4 fighters
Yes.
are in one big lump.
Nicely done.
Your new objective. I'm going to pass in the power step.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Abasoth's Unmaking. So it's 1 lightning required, and then I can destroy a objective within 4 hexes.
Ooh.
There is 1 lightning. That was close. That
Ooh.
almost didn't want to, and I'm going to get rid of objective 2, I think.
Okay.
So just that one right there in the middle. Well, I thought about 5, but then at the same time, I've got some other things I'm going to do.
Fair enough.
Okay.
So we'll see. We'll see.
I
We'll
don't know what
see.
your strategy is.
Well, when I find out, I'll let you know, Robin. Back to you, sir.
I am going to pass.
Okay, I'll pass also. So on to my second activation, and this time around, I'm going to charge with old Fecula. She's just going to go 1 onto there,
Okay. I think I know what's coming.
and she's going to try a zip zap onto old Headless Harry over
Sure.
there. So it's 2 swirlies required.
2 swirlies. What swirlies required?
Oh, that's not what I wanted. So it doesn't cast anything. And at the end of that, I do score Bold Conquest because I have a leader who's made a charge action, and they are holding an objective.
Very
now.
good.
I'll pick up another objective. And then in the power step, I'm going to get rid of... I'm going to use Frenzied Search, and I'm going to get rid of Iara's Instant Shield.
Okay.
And I've drawn 3 new cards.
That Frenzied Search is very good, isn't
I
it?
do like Frenzied Search. Back to you.
Okay, I'm going to... Have I passed the power step? Let's say I did.
You have, so if you're not going to anything else, I do have something else I want
Oh,
to do.
go ahead.
I'm going to attempt to cast... Actually, no, I'm going to pass as well. So it's over to your second activation if you're done.
Yeah. I'm going to play... I'm done too, so I'm going to move on to my second activation. I think I'm going to try and charge with the Everhanged. Just going to go 1, 2.
I don't like it.
Oh, hang on. There you go.
Nice.
And so he's rolling 2 hammers.
Yep.
And here it goes. A hammer.
There's a hammer. So I've only got 1 shield at the minute. No. So is that 2 damage?
2 damage.
Ow.
Dice rolls going about as you would normally expect.
My usual game.
I'm actually going to leave you there.
Okay. And onto your power step.
On the power step, I'm going to pass.
Okay. I'm going to attempt to cast Segat Salvo, which is a range 3 damage 1 spell.
Okay.
Needs 2 lightnings though. Ah, 1 lightning. Did not work. Okay.
I pass.
I might as well try and cast this because it lasts until they're out of action. So I'm going to try and cast Terrifying Visage as well, which is a 1 swirly spell.
Oh no.
Also a no. And after that I pass.
Okay.
On my third go, I'm going to draw a power card, I think.
Okay.
And in my power step, I've currently got nothing to play.
Okay. I've got nothing to play also. So, in my Thoyad activation, I'm going to get in there with the Briar Queen.
No.
She's going to charge
Leave me alone.
Septimus. She's going to there.
Oh dear.
So 3 swords, 2 damage,
And double a single assist.
and double the single assists. Ooh, a crit and a sword. A crit
that's
and
it, he's
a
dead.
success.
He's dead, he's out of there. He is dead because it's 2 damage.
It is 2 damage, yeah.
Yeah, and I have
Roll a
realised.
shield in the defence.
Oh, that's a good point. If I
Oh,
roll a
yes.
shield, it's only 1 damage.
There you go.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Only 1 damage.
You see, there's sometimes when not being able to roll a save is good.
Yeah.
There you go.
No, that would have been a save actually, wouldn't it? Because I was thinking you needed dodges, but you actually.
Yep.
But it was crit.
Yep.
Crit and a success.
And I've realised your Everhanged is also inspired now.
Oh yes, he is. Thank you for reminding me.
Don't mind me doing that. Anything in your power step then?
No, nothing in my power step.
I'm going to put Great Fortitude on Septimus.
Okay.
Try and keep him alive a bit longer.
I'm going to play Howling Vortex.
Ooh.
So here we go, looking for a swirl.
Just 1.
1 swirl.
Nice.
There's
That's
a
how you
crit
do
and a
it.
swirl.
Oh, that's how you
That's how you
do
do
it.
it.
Oh.
So I'm going to.
So this basically enables you to
I
shove
can
any of my
shove
guys
everyone
1 hex.
anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Such
I'm
a good
gonna
spell.
push Septimus to here. I'm going to push. Is that a madness? No, it's not.
Okay, so Grolgot's now sitting on that lethal hex there.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen a little triangle of
It's beautiful.
underworld.
It is.
things
It
before.
is.
It is a thing of wonder. I pass.
Over, and I pass 2, so it's
Okay,
your
my fourth and final
activation.
go. Now you have stopped me doing something which I was hoping to do, so I think that was probably what you planned on. So on my last go, I'm just going to attack with Grolgot, and I think I'll attack I'll attack the Chain Rasp with the mace because I can't kill the Everhanged, can I? He has 3 wounds.
He has 3 wounds, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll go on the guy here with the mace.
Mhm.
He is inspired, but 2 hammers.
2 hammers. Okay, so I need.
Roll 3 off the bat.
He does.
Okay.
Oh, that means you take a wound.
Go.
Goodbye,
I'm
Simon.
sorry.
Nothing in my power step.
Okay. Nothing for me either. So for my final activation, he's going to charge. Hooray! To here,
I do love that. Just going to float all the way through.
and so he's doing 3 swords, 1 damage, knockback 1. Should that matter?
Yep.
And within a single assist.
Yeah. One crit. So I've got 1 dice. I do need the crit. No, I get a shield, but that doesn't reduce 1 down to 0, unfortunately. So it does take a wound, and you can knock him back 2.
Oh, did you put Great Fortitude on him?
I did.
Oh, I missed that. Oh, I wasn't paying attention, and
Oh,
that
no.
serves me right.
You're
that
doing
is-
okay, though.
That is naughty of me. Okay, well, I'm going to nudge him, send him as far away as I possibly can.
Okay, on to your power step then.
This is the 4th power step, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So I'm going to put Glory Seeker on the Briar Queen. But it's not going to come in useful at this point in time. Anything to you?
No, I've got nothing. I pass.
And I'm going to put Quickening Greaves on the Briar Queen.
And I still pass.
Very good. And I also pass.
Cool. So on to the end phase, then I went first. So I have scored Rotbringers, because I did cast the first 2 spells I attempted, Abyssos and Vital Surge. And I've also scored Opening Gambit, so I get 2 glory for that.
Very good.
I'm going to immediately spend both of those glory to put Well of Power and Substance Siphon on Fecula.
Okay.
I'm going to get...
Sorry, you can of course move the Briar Queen.
I can.
Oh, yes, you could, yes.
I'm actually going to wait.
Okay.
I'm going to get rid of my last card, which is fired up.
Okay.
And I'm going to draw everything. I've used them all.
I'm going to... Well, I scored Opening Gambit, and I also scored... And that was it. But I'm going to keep... Yeah, I'm going to keep 2 of these cards, and I'm going to jump Shifting Reflection.
Cool.
And I'm going to draw back.
So it's time to roll for round 2.
Oh, before we roll for round 2...
yes, you've got your shifty greave things.
Yeah. Sod it. There we go.
Okay.
Fortune favours the brave. So
the Thorncast, the Thorns are going to roll. Ooh.
and they get zip. Absolutely nothing.
Maybe this is what I needed. So I get... I've got something.
You've got a single assist.
But that single assist is enough. I think I've got to go first then. So I will go first. And for my first go, I think I'm going to charge with Septimus. Just 1 to there. Oh, I'll use this charge tokens
Very
there.
good.
And he's going to have a stab at the Briar Queen.
Very good.
Now, does she inspire?
No.
It's the beginning of your turn.
Beginning of my turn.
Okay.
But she still has 2 dodge naturally.
Yes. Yeah. So I roll 2 hammers and I have single and double assists. Single assist.
Single assist. Okay.
That might be it.
Oh. That one go in?
Yeah, it was double assist.
Oh no, that's a magic dice.
Magic dice, that's cheating. Magic dice has disappeared.
So a double.
Single.
2 damage.
It's 2 damage.
And I'll leave her put.
Okay.
Ooh. She will inspire if you do that.
Oh, that's a good point. So I will push you back.
Okay.
Away from the rest of your people.
To them.
Thank you, Robin. You've redeemed yourself. So in the power step, I'm going to first play Unnatural Truce. So I pick up 2 power cards and you can pick up 1.
Oh. That's sweet.
Jolly nice of you.
I'm going to distract.
Oh.
Who shall I distract? It's going to be Sepsim. It's going to be Golgoth. He's going to go to there.
Okay, golly gosh. I'm going to play Steady Advance, which is I can choose 2 of my fighters and push each one hex. So I'm
Very
going to push
good.
Golgoth to there, Sepsimus to there.
Okay. Interesting. I'm going to put Potion of Rage on the Briar Queen.
Ow! I've got nothing else in the power step right now.
Neither do I, so I'm going to pass and take my first activation. And for my first activation, the Briar Queen inspires.
Yes.
And she is going to straight away have a whack at Golgoth.
Oh!
3 swords. Oh, I was going to discard Potion of Rage.
Yeah, that's fine. Roll the other 2 now.
Well, I've...
2 swords and a crit.
I was going to discard Potion of Rage and
get nothing else to add
That's
to
fine.
it.
Well, 2 swords and a crit is...
Yeah, so I can't stop it. I might be able to reduce it by 1
I'm
if I roll
doing
a
4
shield.
damage.
Ouch. 4?
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
you're now
'cause
doing
I've got
3 damage,
Glory
but,
Seeker.
but I'm still dead. So, yeah, Golgoth's dead.
He's lost a wound.
In my power step, I'm going to put Spectral Armour on the Briar Queen.
Okay. Okay, I've got nothing else to play. So on to my second activation. I'm going to use Fecula's Zip Zappy ability. Now she has the Will of Power. I'm going to shoot at the Everhanged, I feel.
Okay.
So I need Swirlies. Swirly and Crit.
Well, so I need crit and another success.
Yep.
Oh no!
That's the second time you've done
Oh
that.
my word.
That's
I could go off you, son.
I'm sorry.
In that case,
It's-
I'm then going to attempt to cast the Sphere of Akshi,
Okay.
which needs a lightning. Oh, now I get double crit when I don't want it.
Kaboom.
So she takes a wound, but I do cast the Sphere, and it was going to be on the Everhanged
Oh, the
again. So he
Everhanged.
takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
And I've got nothing to do with my power step.
I have nothing in your power step either.
Okay, so it's on to your second activation.
On to my second activation. So the Briar Queen is going to have a whack at Fecula.
Yep.
She's on...
She's got 3 wounds. She's got 3 wounds left. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm doing 4 damage.
Yeah.
So here we go. No,
Wow.
just 1 success.
Okay, so she's on Substance Siphon now, which means she's got 2 defense dice because it's round 2, and she uses dodges now instead of shields.
You're right.
So
And
there's
it's
a
worked.
crit. Wow. Okay, and a shield. So surely that means I should heal 1. But that stops it at least. So, oh, I needed that. So on to the power step.
Power step, I've got nothing.
Okay. I have nothing either, so my third round, and I'm going to make another attack at the same person, the Everhanged, again. A crit and a lightning.
Very good, okay. Double crits, here it goes.
You roll it a third time. No, but
No.
you did roll a crit.
I
that
did
was
roll
close.
a crit, but
So
that's...
he takes a wound.
He takes a wound.
And I do score Sorceress Volley, which is scored immediately after the same friendly fighter's second or subsequent spell attack against
Very
the
good.
target's the same person. Doesn't have to be successful. And I needed that. Although I'm not really sure what I'm going to use with it. And in the power step, I'm going to put Survival Instinct on Fecula.
Mm-hmm.
And spend that glory. So she's now on guard, and she's rolling 2 defense dice.
Okay.
Over to you.
Over to me. I'm actually going to do something a bit different. I'm going to charge with the Everhanged.
So in your third go.
In my third go, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brilliant.
Over here. He could have gone round, but
why would you?
But why would you? He's got Cleave. He's doing 2 hammers, 2 damage.
Oh, this is enough to take out Sexypus.
And it's a crit.
I needed a crit anyway in my defence, to be fair,
Yeah.
but... No. So Sexypus is also out of there.
Sorry, Sexypus. In the power step, I'm going to pass.
So I'm going to attempt to cast Wild Form in your power step.
Fine.
So can I cast it?
I can't remember what
2
Wild Form
lightnings.
does.
Okay, so in this case with 2 lightnings, she gets +1 move, and also her range 1 and 2 attack actions have +1 damage.
Wow. Okay.
So she now has a ranged 2, 3 damage attack.
Wow. Okay.
No, sorry, it's range 1. So on to my 4th go, and I'm going to charge with Fecula, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there.
I see.
I'm going to attempt to smash in what's his face at the back. So just random chain raspy dude with with an axe. So she has 2 hammers and it's 3 damage. No.
Oh.
And in the power step, don't think it makes a difference. So I'm going to try and cast Eldritch Haze, which I need a swirly for.
Okay. What does it?
Oh,
you got a crit.
I got a crit and 2 lightnings. I didn't want that. If I'd managed to cast... Well, I have cast it. It gives her +1 defence, but that doesn't matter because she's got Substance Siphon on.
Oh, I see.
So it didn't matter. I was just rolling it in the hopes that I might roll 3 of a kind for no particular reason.
Yeah, I see. Okay. So my final activation, that Chain Rasp inspires.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about
Now I'm going to use Varclav's ability.
that. No.
Now,
Interesting.
the viewers may be wondering why. And there is an all right reason for doing it. But anyway,
But we'll see. All will
see.
be revealed. Okay, so into the end phase then. Have you anything in your power step?
nothing in my power step. I've got nothing
Okay.
to play.
So into the end phase then, I went first again. So I scored Keep Chopping by the skin of my teeth. And that's it.
Okay.
I'm going to keep my other 2 cards though. I'm going to put... Robin's like, wouldn't do that. I'm going to spend 1 of my glory and put the Arcane Familiar on Fecula. And then I shall draw up. So I will draw 2 objectives and 5 power cards.
Okay. I scored Supremacy, Path to Victory, and Dug In.
Ouchie, ouchie, ouchie.
Ow.
Yeah.
Which is 9. Sorry, but the reason that's why I didn't attack you at the end is because I needed to. There was no way if I wasn't standing on. If you'd have knocked me off 1 objective, if you had distraction in that last power step,
Yeah.
then that would have cost me 5 glory. So 7 glory. So I had to move on to an objective.
Yeah. Wow. Nice.
2, 3. I'm going to keep one of these power cards, and I'm going to upgrade that chain rasp over there with Fameway Crystal, and I'm going to dump Sudden Appearance, and then I'm going to draw back
Everything. So on to the fourth round. Robin, you're not Robin, you're Simon. Simon, roll for the Thorns.
Here it goes. Just doubles.
Single or a crit.
There
it
All
is.
the singles.
All the supports.
Okay. Okay. I still haven't managed to inspire either, which frankly is so irritating. I can't explain how irritating it is. I'm going to go first, and people might be wondering why I'm choosing to do this, but I am going to zap Mr. Headless over here for multiple reasons. I could try and hit the guy next to her, but he's rolling 2 dodge now. So I'm going to go after him because he's only rolling 1 dodge, and I've got 3 dice. So here we go.
Whoa.
2 lightnings.
It was a crit.
The one that rolled out was a crit, so that just highlights my luck.
Oh,
1 swirly.
1 swirly.
So you've got 1 dodge.
So I've got 1 dodge.
Oh,
No.
so that's a wound.
A wound, and you inspire.
I inspire. At last.
Don't forget to push you
I think it's now too late. I will push you towards the wall. And then...
I score temporary victory. Sorry.
It's just rude.
It is. It's a
We
rude
invite him
card.
over. He's not having any of my rock cakes now.
No, I'll get some actual rocks from the garden.
Eat them! Eat them! Eat them!
Do you want an inspiration token?
Oh yeah. Hooray! She's inspired.
There you
Took you long enough. In the power step, I'm going to put sudden growth on her
Okay.
because I don't want her to die soon.
I'm going to play Frenzied Search.
Ooh. What are you
And
getting
I'm
rid
gonna
of?
Discard Inescapable Vengeance.
Oh,
Because I think the likelihood that you are inescapable
very much inescapable.
in this situation is unlikely. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Interesting.
I have nothing to play, and I pass in your power in the power step.
I also pass. Next activation. I am going to attack Fecula with the Briar Queen.
Ah!
So I've got a single assist, and here it goes.
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Nothing!
Oh!
Hammer time.
But I did, Endless Malice.
Oh!
Lets me attack again.
Oh!
So
It's even ruder, isn't it?
Sorry. So here we go.
3
3
points,
swords with a single assist again. 2
swords.
swords.
So I'm on dodges, but I am on guard as well. Do you have cleave?
I do not have
Okay.
cleave.
Well, there's a dodge and a shield, which will reduce the damage if I don't get something on this dice. Another shield.
That's 2 reductions, isn't it?
2
It
damage
is.
reduction, yes. So is that 2 damage taken?
No, I think you blocked it, didn't you?
No.
Oh, I rolled 2 shields. Yes, I'm on guard.
Oh, you're on
Yes,
guard.
I
yes.
did. I even
Yeah.
managed to block it. Wow.
Wow.
Woo!
3 successes.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
So, do you want to push her back? No, you can't even push her back.
I can't
so
even
rolled
push
3
you back.
successes.
Yeah.
I kind of feel
You beat me.
that Substance Siphon and Survival Instinct probably don't go together because that feels like a really good combination. But I'm going to take it for now because it's the small win.
It's only a really good combination. Turn 3.
Even
It's
turn
quite
2, it's
good
not
times, it's
bad.
quite good
But
turn two.
yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, anything in your power step?
I'm going to... No, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to leave you there.
Okay. I have nothing to do in the power step either. So on to my second go. So my second go, I'm going to shoot at the same headless chain rasp again. So it's 3 dice, and I need lightnings this time.
There you
3
go.
lightnings!
3 lightnings.
And you know what? I've scored 1 fate off the back of this.
Very good.
Didn't even need all the upgrades that I was working towards. So you need a crit
I
to
need a
stop
crit.
this.
Here you go. Hooray! Oh, it was a crit as well.
It was a crit.
And it's a crit still. Oh.
I'm feeding them out of crits on my dice.
It's.
I'm going to get my dice checked.
I would just like to say right now that Simon left the garage in full health, and the fact that his car disappeared on the way home and he never made it back, I can't say anything to. But I did score one fate, which is score immediately when you roll 3 or more dice in an attack or a defense roll and they show the same symbol. So I pick up another card, and in the power step I'm going to put Eldritch Ward and Champion's Fortitude on Fecula.
Okay.
Come at me, bro.
Eldritch Ward is +1 defense, right?
No, it reduces the damage by 1.
Oh, that's right. Right.
And now I've got a re-roll as well with Champions. Oh, that's a good point. I can't re-roll, so I won't play Champion's Fortitude. Okay. Instead, I'll put the Retchling on her.
I tell you what, I'm going to do that. I'm going to put Duelist Speed on the Briar Queen.
Okay. I've got nothing else to play in the power step.
Okay. I mean, I might as well put Great Strength on the Briar Queen as well. So she's now doing 5 damage, but it's -1 because of that, so it's 4 damage.
Ward, yeah.
This is going to take a few goes. But my next activation. So 3 swords within a single assist. Nothing.
Ooh,
1 sword.
1 sword.
I've got this, Pete.
Oh yes. Finally I roll some shield, so she is on guard, so that does count. And
that does count.
Do stop the attack. Anything in your power step?
No, nothing in my power step.
I've got nothing either, so my third go, I'm going to shoot again for the third time at that ghost to try and kill 1 person this whole game. So I'll turn that last swirly into a lightning well, so that's 3 lightnings.
So
score 1 fate again.
Yeah.
I need a crit.
You need a crit.
No,
finally I've killed him. He's dead at last. I've killed somebody.
Do you mind if I push the Briar Queen 1 hex after her last activation? I'm terribly sorry, I meant to do that.
Absolutely fine, and I do score strong start. So I get a glory for that as well.
Oh yeah.
I've got 2 and I'll pick up on the new objective. Nothing else in my power steps. Onto your third go, sir.
On to my third activation, and guess what?
You're going to have another stab.
She's going to have another stab, so here we go. 3 swords, 1 assist. A crit.
Ow.
A palpable crit.
Ow.
A crit.
Oh, a crit and a shield.
And a shield.
Fecula's not dying anytime
She's not dying,
soon.
but I will use my Briar Queen's push, duelist speeds to push onto that objective.
Nice.
And then in the power step, I pass.
I pass also, so it's onto my 4th and final go. I'm not sure whatever I do matters now, so all I'm going to do in my 4th go is pick up my last power card because I want to know what it is. And I might as well play it. It's Lethal Ward, so I'll play it on... I don't think it's enough to kill anybody, because anybody injured... Nobody's got 1 wound left.
The Everhanged.
He's only got 1 wound left.
He's not on an object. Oh no, he is.
He is on object. Okay, I'll use it on the Everhang then, and kill him off.
Nice.
Because it's 1 damage.
Yep.
So the Everhanged does snuff it.
Bites the dust.
For a second time. And I score Unexpected Pitfall.
Oh,
Just realised, after an enemy fighter is taken out of action by a lethal hex, or an enemy fighter is taken out of action by damage dealt by Gambit. Oh my, I didn't think I was going to score that, so I get a glory for that too, and I pick up my last objective. And in my power step, I have nothing to play.
I'm going to put, in your power step, I'm going to put Tome of Glories on the Briar Queen, why not? And then... Anything you want to play?
No, nothing for me.
And then in my power step, I'm going to use Tome of Glories to have a glory.
To get another glory, why not? So that puts you up to 17, is that, I think?
1, 2, 14, 16, 17.
17, okay. Anything in your power step?
And in the power step, I have not got anything.
Okay, so I think that's it. We're on to the end phase.
Yeah.
Now, I picked up Strange Demise at the end, which I don't score. I have Chosen Warriors, which I also don't score just. If I'd have killed 1 more person, I would have scored that for 2 glory. And I also then have Magical Storm, which I don't score just because you managed to thwart me with that crit save. So I have 12 glory at the end there.
Well, I actually don't score anything in there. No, I had Victorious Jewel in hand, which is why I didn't kill Fecula earlier in the game.
Because you want to keep all that just in case.
Because I thought, well, if I'm going to kill anybody, I'll kill Sepsimus, and then I'll kill Gorgoth, because I know that Victorious Jewel is coming up.
Yeah.
And the Briar Queen is pumped up, and she's doing great. And then because you killed the Everhanged, I couldn't take the city. And then Combination Strike was hoping, if I'd have got... But by the time I got to my third activation, if I hadn't hit Fecula in the third activation, then I wouldn't be able to kill her anyway, so...
Yeah. She had so many... I mean, she had 8 upgrades on her in the end there.
Yeah.
She was rolling...
Making Fecula invincible.
You can make Fecula pretty tough, or at least make her so unattractive a target. I mean, she's pretty unattractive anyway, but making her so unattractive a target...
all the objectives on your board.
On
one board.
Sneakily in that board.
So it counts as being in both boards, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does,
yeah.
It's the one I get confused. Is it Lamenteria's in your...
Yeah, is in your heart.
In your territory.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. You rolled a megaton of crits in that game. That was a critting nightmare for me. Early on, it didn't go so. Early on, it didn't go so well for me. I clawed it back a bit nearer the end. The problem I've got here again is this has got quite a lot of magic in it. Because Andrew, our patron, he loves his magic decks. He can't not do magic. So there was a lot of magic in it, but unfortunately, the other two guys, they do still seem to fold up like a piece of wet paper. They're not that tough.
If they're not inspired, they need to inspire. That's the most important thing.
You've got enough ping damage in there. Well, you were a bit unlucky that Lethal will come out right at the end.
Yeah, it was a bit.
You need 3. You need 3 ping damage early on. So
then I also had Segat Salvo, Sphere of Akshi, and if one of her attacks had come off.
Yeah, you were really unlucky that you drew a card after you played. You drew Well of Power after you tried to cast all those.
Yeah, tried to cast those spells, failed them all. Then I picked up a ploy card and I picked up Well of Power. So had I done Well of Power first, trouble is you're sitting there, you're thinking, I want to get these things done early because I want to try and inspire early. I don't want to sit here drawing a card. But
that's the irony is, if you got the spell off, you wouldn't need to draw the card.
Yes.
But because you didn't get the spells off, you thought, well, there's nothing to do other than draw
a card.
That's the one that you bloody well wanted.
So that did me right over. But that's a very nice deck you've got there. Dug In is very nice.
Thank you.
Thank you, Robin.
You're not the first person to have said that.
So did the guy at the bus stop. I mean, that's a really nice set of cards you've got.
Thank you.
Things like Dug In are just brutal when you're up against the Thorns as well.
Dug In is obviously... Yeah, you can't score it turn 1.
No.
But it's so good that you might as well... I think I drew it turn 1. I can't remember if I did.
I drew into it.
I drew into it in turn 1, and at that point, if you start and you're sitting on 3 objectives, then you might why not hold on to it and it's 4 glory, which is a huge amount.
As well. Second time, if you haven't scored supremacy, your opponent is almost not looking for Dug In.
Yeah.
And you've got just quietly sat on 3 objectives, and you could almost not notice if you don't score anything from it.
Yeah.
And then you suddenly go, oh, I've scored Dug In. And in that game, you were like, oh, I scored supremacy and Dug In because I was already there last turn.
And there was another one, so you end up scoring 9 at the end of the second round, wasn't it?
Well,
But I had is that the temporary victory? I just scored because I was sitting on 3, and I drew it at the beginning in the 3rd round, and kapow, it's done.
Yeah.
Temporary victories. Tough card.
That is a tough card to stop. It's very hard to stop. This is the problem I have with magic heavy decks. Is generally magic heavy decks don't have a lot of push cards.
No, I was going to say
and I feel like you want push cards these days with all of the objective play going on.
You really need Mischievous Spirit and/or Distraction.
Yeah.
And all the other new distraction, really, don't you?
I've got both of them in here because I think that it's being able to push somebody is always useful, and being able to push 2 people or being able to push somebody twice if you draw both at the same time is also incredibly useful.
Now I think Vital Surge is still very good for these guys because if you start to take damage, the ability to heal 2 of those wounds is very useful. But again, it's one of those things where like Acheron and that do it so much better. Because you've got 3 casters, although it's 2 lightning, so the other guys can't cast unless they've got the upgrade. But if they've got the upgrade, then you've got multiple options there to fall back on. So I'm just not sure that Nurgle can do casting. I mean, let me know, people at home, in the comments below, do you have a winning casty deck for your Nurgle? But I feel like they need to go all out offensive, lots of push ploys to disrupt your opponent, that kind of thing. But again, if you're going to do that, there are so many other warbands that will do that better for you.
If you want to have the turret super super spellcaster,
Yeah,
then you might as well go Curse Breakers.
exactly.
Yeah.
Or at a push, Ilthari,
Yeah.
who when she's pumped up, she's supersonic.
She's almost more durable as well because she rolls 2 dodges off the bat, or once she's spark up, it might be off the bat that she rolls 2 dodges. So you can also put spectral armor on her to give her 3 dodges, whereas Fecula can't get off of that one shield without something like Substance Siphon. And also, if you roll a crit with Ilthari, she heals a wound. So she's in some ways almost more.
Which is almost better than shields
It's
and
all
damage.
yeah. It's
you
all
have to fail the attack.
exactly.
Fail if you succeed in the attack. Like you succeeded a couple of times, but it was no use to you because you couldn't heal.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you.
So in some ways, Ilthari does the single caster thing better as well. And the other problem you've got is when you do boost them up and you've got this turret, it's still doing 1 damage.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh wow, yeah, brilliant. I'm doing 1 damage. I can do 4 damage over the course of a round.
They
You've
don't
got
move
the
that
spells.
fast either, do they?
No, so I want my Nurgle to be good.
Why couldn't there be a +1 damage for Fecula, just for her own
Just to upgrade
exclusive upgrade? Or I mean, there are so many different.
Everyone's got one, hasn't he? Or does he just go to 2?
I think he goes.
He just
to
goes
2.
to 2 when he inspires.
But why doesn't Fecula do that?
What's the one?
I mean, you can have Fighter's Frosty or whatever it is, where
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
roll a
roll a
crit,
crit.
it's +1 damage. You've got that, and that's about it.
Yeah.
So you could go for that as well, and then you've got Fecula when she gets upgraded, maybe rolling 3 dice, but you've still got to roll those crits, so you're still a bit stuck there. So, yeah, I badly want my Nurgle to be better, but
an innate shield.
yeah, something like that.
If you think if Stormsire can have innate hammer,
Yeah.
why can't they have innate shield?
Yeah, so you've got that always, that it's going to be a -1 damage to whatever you're doing kind of thing,
Yeah.
all that kind of stuff. Yeah, yeah, I do feel that Nurgle have been left out in the cold a bit with their cards. Their faction specific cards for the most part are just a bit pap.
Yeah, there's no excuse for including a supremacy card for three fights.
Yeah, giving that is just
time they've done it. And
that's
there's no excuse for it.
that's
No.
just rubbing salt in the
Yeah.
wounds, especially with all the other cards they got. Here you go,
Yeah.
and you can have your own supremacy. Gee, thanks.
Yeah. Why have Harness the Storm when you can have your own supremacy?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think the Fast Riders, there was a very successful at the end of season 1. There was a very successful sort of Fast Rider meta where it was double supremacy, and they had lots of passive scoring before restriction.
Yeah.
And that apparently was very, very powerful and did very, very well. But that's part of a whole series of cards that allow you to sort of be passive and get away with
It's a
it.
very different game now. I don't know if you've played Warhammer Underworlds online.
No, I
but
haven't yet.
The glory scoring is so much lower that if you fail to score supremacy for 1 round, you probably could still win. If you see what I mean. Whereas
Yeah.
in this game, if you have supremacy, and you don't score it, then you're basically screwed because the other team have racked up
Have just
17
disappeared off
glory.
into
or
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
It definitely highlights how Nightfall, Shadespire was such a different game. It was such a lower scoring, more. In some ways, it almost felt more tactical. In some ways, because you really had to think about what you were doing for some
They
of your
have got a
objectives.
cut down card pool, so it's a little
There
bit-
is that,
I
there is
think I
that.
only had one game where I got more than 10 glory.
Really?
Yeah.
I've
You've
not-
done a few more. but
I've done a few more, but only because I'm running the Sepulchral Guard with
And they're
3
keys,
keys,
they're the keys.
and they've got that side of things,
Yeah.
which makes it a bit easier for them. But if your opponent manages to get across the board and can start ripping you apart like you did with your Oryx against me, then you can score very little.
Yeah, I rolled one in the game.
You did a little bit, yeah. Not that I'm bitter, but everyone seems to be doing that against me. So thank you, Simon, for
Not
coming
at all.
along.
Thank you for having me.
Do hope you come back again soon. But please get out. So next week, Simon will be facing off against Robin and Hrothgorn.
Yes.
Now, I will say, in this game, I did give you 3 objectives, so I almost delivered on a platter to you for your game plan. And if this were a best of 3, the next game, if I won, would definitely be I'm having 3 objectives over the back of my side, and you can come and fight me for them. I would definitely do a sit back and wait for you sort of situation.
And
there, so-
that would make my life a bit more complicated.
Yes, and it might. I don't think it will make too much difference for me because most of them, I've got a lot of cards which are like cast spells and stuff like that, so I can do that whether you're near me or not for a lot.
No,
of them, so,
but you needed. There was one, the bold advance. You need an objective.
Yes. But it doesn't have to be in your half. It just has to be
that
on
is
an
true,
objective.
on an
so,
objective.
And she just has to make a charge. So I've got that range of 3, so I
I'm not
could
a fan
possibly
of
still
bar
do that.
class.
You don't like it?
I had to put it into my Grand Clash deck after the F8, the new bar list.
Yeah.
And I didn't score it hardly ever because it's really hard to
Problem you
get
had
an
is-
objective in the right place.
Yeah.
And when you want to charge on it, it's quite tough. And obviously they put Zarbag right and
Yeah.
things. And I don't like it. And for these guys, you don't want to be committing Fecula really.
Not necessarily, no, but yeah.
I mean, it's all right if you've
It's
got other
tricky.
things to do and you can do it in the last turn of the last activation of the turn. It's not too bad. I just think it's for Fecula. The last thing you want to do is the only way I can get glory is to charge my only ranged weapon person,
Yeah.
which you can't then move for the rest of the thing. I'm not a fan of it.
Yeah, it's a risky situation, but I'm not sure that there are so few instant scores for them. It's like there really isn't many other options for them, and
We've gone the opposite way at the moment, and maybe it will change with the new warbands when they finally arrive. But we've gone the opposite way from where Nightbolt, where there were so many instant scorecards for aggro.
Yeah.
Now there are almost none.
It's a lot less. It
Yeah.
does feel a lot like that, unless you've got faction-specific ones. And again, thanks GW, Nurgle's faction-specific
Well,
cards.
even Hrothgorn, he's got them, but they're tough to score. Some of
But you
them.
did get 8. I mean, the Nurgle got
you
3.
You did get 8.
Nurgle
That's
got
true.
3.
Yeah, that was madness.
So well played, Simon. Good
Not
game.
at
I
all.
haven't shown
Thank
your
you.
hand yet, and
Not
I
at
should
all.
do that.
Thank you.
So Simon will be back facing Robin and Hrothgorn. So do tune in for that one next week. We'll see you soon in the BeastGrave.
Bye.